So initially, Mike Beatty, shows up to where my company commander is in our company headquarters, which was about 2 or 3 miles away from us. And we had just cleared the village that I was basically living in, and I just lost a soldier, so we cleared the whole entire village. And after that, we had to have a big shura, and so the district commander came down, so that some of the local Afghan government came down. My leadership, my battalion commander came down, and we cleared the whole village. And we had the people come together in kind of the bazaar, the central area, and so we're talking with them. We're getting ready to set everything up, and then Mike's unit comes in. In the Army, we have a term called the left seat, right, where you basically, if you're going to teach someone how to drive, the unit that's there is going to show the guys the ropes. They're going to show them who to talk to, who not to talk to, where to go, where not to go, things of that nature. So Mike's unit was coming in to replace mine, and they wanted to see how did this shura go, what were some of the towns, and to meet some of the key folks. So Mike's company commander himself, and I think his XO showed up to this shura meeting. And at the time, it was summertime. We were fighting every day, and I had explained to the unit. I didn't really have time to catch up with Mike at that time, but explained to them, hey, it's a very dangerous area. We expect contact at some point. We have a perimeter established, but just be on the lookout. And sure enough, a few minutes into it, we take contact on the perimeter. And so as a platoon leader, my job is to go, where that is, and we were very, very aggressive platoon. I think that's how we were able to get most of my guys out of there. We wanted to take the fight to the enemy and fire a maneuver. So I ran over to the perimeter with my guys. And I remember right when I got to them, I turned around, and because there were a couple extra people following me that didn't normally follow me. Usually have my FO with me, the forward observer with me, and I turn around, and it's the sergeant major from my battalion, and it's Mike Beatty. And we got through the firefight. Thank God nothing really happened. The enemy broke contact. But I remember turning around to Mike Beatty and being like, "What are you doing?" I was pissed off at him, and the reason was, we had just gone through a firefight, and the way that things are done militarily, you're supposed to stay with your unit. You don't leave your unit. And Mike, in his blind loyalty, not knowing he's not knowing where he is, really where that fire's coming from, what the dangers he's putting himself through. I just lost a guy that 2 days before to an IED attack, and Mike just runs after me, and when I turned around, I was like, "Mike, what are you doing?" And he says, "Well, I was following you, man." And in my mind, I'm like, "You're an idiot." And that's what I told him. I was like, "Mike, you're an idiot. I can't believe you just did that. Like, you can't do this." And I might have thrown a couple curse words at him here and there, and I remember just the look on his face. He's like, "I'm sorry, man. I just followed you because, you're you." And looking back on it now, it's that loyalty, that blind trust that no matter where my brother's going, I'm going to go with him. And Mike put his body in harm's way, not even understanding what he was doing. A lot of guys, when they first hear that first crack the first time, you had that fight or flight syndrome that happens immediately. A lot of the guys that the alpha males are the ones who usually respond to it, but there's a point where you kind of freeze, don't know what to do. Mike didn't freeze. Mike ran right with me, and to this day, we kind of joke about it all the time, but he just, the fact that he did that, speaks dividends to the relationship that we have. And so Mike's first mission outside of the wire is a mission with me and my guys, and we take contact, and there's Mike Beatty just running after me, and that's some pretty powerful stuff right there.